Namaste. So I didn't get the medicine I was looking for. My life is a drag, just a drag. I have no family, no friends, nothing. Here we go. I might have maybe one or two friends. That's it. That's better than nothing. Namaste. Chapter 4. Ata Chatulto Tiayahu Garuda Ubaja. Why is it so loud? Testing. Yeah, better. 깔가져 차는 띠 마하말게 바이따란 우염 빠따는 띠 까이흐 빠빠일리라게 야는 띠 따는 매 까타야 깨샤바 श्री भगवानुवाच सदैव कर्मनिरताः शुभकर्मा पराङ्मुखाः नरकान् यान्ति दुःखं भयाद् भयम् धर्मराजपुरे यान्ति 들이필드바라이스두 달미까흐 바바스두 다쿠슈이너 드바라말게너이바 브라자는띠 따뜻 아스미는 나바 마하두하케 말게 바이따라누이 나디 따뜨라 예 빠비노 야는띠 따나함 까타야미 때 브라흐마크나 시장 수라빠 시장 고크나 바라카타가흐 스트리 카티 갈파파티 짱예짱 브라치차는 나빠 비나흐 예 하라는 띠 구롤드라비암 데바드라비암 드비자시아 바 스트리드라비아 하리노 예짱 바라드라비아 하라시짱 예 러넘 나 브라야츠 차는 띠예 바이 니아사바하 냐사바하라카흐 비시바사카따다 비시바사카따까 예자 사비셔는 내나 마라카흐 도셔그라히 구너실라키 구너바트수 사마트사라흐 니자누라기노 무터흐 사트삼가티 파랑무카흐 딜타사주잖아 사트깔마구루 데바 비니는 따까흐 딜타사주잖아 사트깔마구루 데바 비니는 따까 딜타사주잖아 사트깔 딜타사주잖아 사트깔마구루 데바 비니는 딜타사주잖아 사트깔마구루 데바 비니는 따까흐 딜타사주잖아 사트깔마구루 데바 구루 딜타사주잖아 사트깔마구루 데바 비니는 따까흐 구라너 데반 뿌라너 베다니 불안어 베다 불안어 베다 미맘사니야 야베다는 따두 셔다 셔가흐 불안어 불안어 베다 미맘사니야 야베다는 따두 셔가흐 할 수 있다 두헉히담 들으셨더바 할 수 있대 두헉하다 야까흐 두실더바 기아시야 바그다로 두실더 찌드다 시자 예 사다 나 셔르는 바는띠 히담 바기암 샤스드라발담 히담 바기암 샤스드라발담 가다피나 아뜨마삼파 시다브타흐 무트흐 바두이타마니나흐 에테 자니에 자 바하바흐 바베시트 달마발지타흐 까츠차는띠 야마말게 히 로다마나 디바니샤므 야마두 다이세타 두여마나 야는띠 바이타라누임 프라티 다시암 바타는띠 예 바바세타나함 가타야미 테 마타람 예바마니아는 때 비타람 구루메바짜 아자리암 자비 부지안짜 다시암 마지자는띠 때 나라흐 파티브라탐 사두시람 구리남 비나야는 비탐 스트리암 디아자는띠 예 드베쇼 드바이타라누염 빠따는띠 때 사탐 구너사하스드레슈 도셔나로 빠야는띠 예 데시바바지냠 자 꿀바는띠 바이타라누염 빠따는띠 때 브라흐마노야 브라티슈루티야 야탈탐 나 다다티 야흐 아후야 나스티 요 부루야 뜻다율바 사실장 삼다땀은 스바얌 따뜻다 바할다 자 다남 따뜻바 누타 바카흐 바라부르뜨티 하라시자이바 다네 따뜻테 니바라카흐 야지냐 베트밤 사카시자이바 가타 방응가 까라시자 야흐 구슈에트라시마 하라시자이바 야시자 고짜라카셔카흐 브라흐마노 라사비크레타 야디 시아드 부르셜리 바티흐 베도크타 야지냐 다니아트라 스바트말탐 파슈마라카흐 브라흐마칼마파리 프라슈토 맘사포크타 자 마디아파흐 우즈츠랑은 칼라스바 파보 야흐 샤스트라티아 야나발 샤스트라티아야나 발지타흐. Ooh, missing printing. 22, chapter 4. Bedang kusharam patuet chudrah kapilam yah payah pibat Tarayad Brahma Sutram cha Pavedvan Brahmanui Patih Rajaparia Pila Shui cha Paradara Paharakah Kanyayam Ka Kamukashachaiva Satinam Dushakashacha Yah Ete Chanye Cha Pahavo Nishadata Charanota Sukah Ni Nishuidata Charanota Sukah Bihitatiagino Mutha Paitaranuyam Patananti Te Saivam Malgamati Kramya Yananti Papa Yamalaye Punaria Majinyaya Katya Punaria Majinyaya Katya Tuta Setasyam Kushui Pananti Tan Ya Pai Turamtara Salvataureyanam Kagatipa Atasatasiyam Prakushui Pananti Paitaranuyam Cha Papinah Kurushano Gauriadi no Tatata Nultvadeha Nultvadeha Kriya Kurta Tasyam Pugutva Mahaduhakam Yananti Purakusham Ratwo de Pabam Kutasa Kushuya Pradata Kutathema Parayanoh Chalena Jana Samsakata Shechairia Purututiya About 1/3 done. Chalena Jana Samsakata Shechairia Purututiya Jauria Chalena Jana Samsakata Shechauria Purututiya Ja Jibinah Chedayanan Tiati Purukushom Shecham Chedayanan Tiati Purukusham Puruku Chedayanan Tiati Purukusham Shecham Banaramabi Panjakah Pratam Tiltam Paritiajyam Pitavashi Lana Chakah Paitaram Tushayanan Nari Param Manasi Tarayat Nityadhyah Sharmali Purakushwe Punjate Pahutan Donam Donat Patitan Dutah Kushui Pananti Narakeshu Tan 빠따는 띠 대슈 예 빠빠스따나함 까타야미 때 나스티까 비는나 마리아다 비는나 마리아다 흐 까다리야 비셔야 뜨마까 흐 남은 피까 시장 그르딱 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 크나 시장 때 바이 나라까가 미나흐 구바남 자 따도가남 바비남 데바사드마남 브라자 구르하놈 파트따라스테 바이 나라까가 미나흐 비스르지아시나는 띠 예 다란 치슈는 다란 치슈는 프르티아만 스타타 다란 치슈는 프르티암 스타타 다란 치슈는 프르티암 스타타 구루는 우트스르지아 베트르데바지암 때 바이 나라까가 미나흐 샴슈피허 때 사투피허 가슈터이허 바슈노이허 까는떠까이스타탕아 예 마가 무바루는 루는 다는 띠 마가 무바루는 다는 띠 때 바이 나라까가 미나흐 시밤 하림 수리암 가누에샴 사두구름 무타무 나 부자야는 띠 예 많은다 스때 바이 나라까가 미나흐 아로피아 다심 샤야네 비프로 까츠체다 토가티무 브라자 무트파디암 슈드라얌 브라흐마누여 데바 히야테 나 나마스카라 요기요 히 사 가다피 드비자 타마흐 땀 부자야는 띠예 무터스테 바이 나라까가 미나흐 브라흐마노 난자 깔라함 고유드탐 깔라하프리야흐 나 발자는 띠아누 못하는 때 바이 나라까가 미나흐 아나니아 샤라너스트리너 무르뚜까 라비아티크라마무 몸물 아나니아 샤라너스트리너 무르뚜까 라비아티크라마무 예 브라꿀바는 띠 비드베쇼드 때 바이 나라까가 미나흐 예삐 까츠차는 띠 까마는 탕 나라 나림 라자스발라무 발바스바프수 디바 시라드테 때 바이 나라까가 미나흐 예 샤리람 말람 많은 하우 브라쿠슈이빠는 띠 잘레피짜 아람의 파티 고슈투에 바데 바이 나라까가 미나흐 샤스트라놈 예자 깔따라흐 샤라놈 다누숑 따타 비크레따라시자 예테숑 데 바이 나라까가 미나흐 Jaima bikra yinuo baishiah shila bikra yika shila bikra yikah sutriah shila bikra yikah sutriah Bisho bikra yinoh salvete vai narakagaminah Anatam nanukam pananti ye sat nanukam pananti ye satam tibeshakaraka Vina paratam nanunduyo nanti te pai narakagaminah Shaya samanu prapatana brahmano naltino prapatana brahmano naltino guruhe na 보자야는띠 빠깨삐 때 빠이 나라까가미나흐 살바푸 때시바 비시바 살바푸 때시바 비시바 스타타 때슈 비닐다야흐 살바푸 때슈 지흐마 예때 빠이 나라까가미나흐 니야마는 사무빠다야 예 바시짜다지 때는들이야흐 바시짜다지 때는들이야흐 비글라 빠야는띠 따는 부야스 때 빠이 나라까가미나흐 아티아트 마비디아다다람 나이바 마니아는띠 예 구루무 따탕 뿌라너 바크다람 때 바이 나라까가미나흐 미트라두로하 미트라두로하까라 예자 브리티츠 체다까라 브리티츠 체다까라 시장 브리티츠 체다까라 시장 예 샤츠 체다까라 예자 때 바이 나라까가미나흐 비방함 데바야드람 자 딜체 살타는 빌루문 빠띠 사 바세는 나라께 고래 따스마는 나 발타남 따스마는 나 발타남 부나흐 Sorry, I need to double check. 51. Yeah, cool. Okay, about 12 more, 13 more verses left. 아그님 다디아는 마하바비 구르헤 그라메 따타 바네 사 니또 야마두 다이시장 바흐니 꾸는드 외슈 바티아테 아그니나 다그타가 들어사오 야다 차얌 브라야자테 니야테 자 따다 두타이라스 시파트라 두타이라시 파트라 바나는 딸에 두타이라시 파트라 바나는 딸에 카르가티 쿠슈노이 시장 따뜻바트라이가 뜨라치체도 뜨라츠 따뜻 바트라이가 뜨라치 체도 야당 파베트 sorry 따도 주흐 시달라츠 창하에 수카니는 드람 구루시바 포 10 verses left 바니얌 바뚜 미츠 차는 바이 두루쇼얼 또 야디 야짜떼 바날탐 달라마티우슈넘 따다 두다이흐 브라디야떼 비야담 푸지야담 바나마는 나무주 스타데티 바나마는 나무주 스타데티 때 비다마드레너 때나이바 나그타는 뜨라 니빠따는 띠때 까탄체트 보나루트 탕아야 브랄라빠는 띠 사디나바트 비바샴 우츠츠바 사는 따시짱 때 바쿠투마피 나샤카는 바쿠투마피 나샤카는 이티에밤 바후샤스타이 쿠슈여 야타나흐 바비남 스무르타흐 기메타이 비스타라트 포로크타이흐 살바샤스 드레슈 파슈이타이흐 에밤 바이 글리시아마나스테 나라흐 나리아흐 사하스라샤흐 받지 않은 때 나라께 고래 야바다 부다삼은 플라바무 야바다 부다삼은 플라바무 One second. 야바다 부다삼은 플라바무 다시야 구쇼얌 팔람 그르트바 따트라이 보트바디아테 부나흐 야야 진야야 마힘 브라비아 파바는티 스타바라다야흐 부르크셔구를 말랐다 바르리 기라야시짱 부르크셔구를 말랐다 바르리 기라야시짱 왜 just 5 verses left. 부르크셔구를 말랐다 바르리 기라야시짱 부르크셔구를 말랐다 바르리 기라야시짱 부르크셔구를 말랐다 바르리 기라야시짱 부르크셔구를 말랐다 바르리 기라야 부르크셔구를 말랐다 바르리 기라 부르크셔구를 말랐다 바르리 기라야시짱 one more 부르크셔구를 말랐다 바르리 부르크셔구를 말랐다 바르리 기라 부르크셔구를 말랐다 바르리 기라야시짱 뚜르너니 짱 스타바라 이티 비키야타 마하모하사마 버르타흐 기뜨시짱 바샤바시짱이바 바쿠슈이너시짱 잘레짜라흐 자투라시 딜라쿠슈에슈 까티땅 데바요나야흐 etanh saivah paripramya tato yananti manushuyatam manushuyapi Shiva keshu jayanante naraka gatah tatrapi papachinan haisete pavananti bahutuhakitah bahutuhakitah. Last verse. Kalatu kushatha shacha janamananta maharogasamakul maharogasamakulah maharogasamakulah pavanantievam naryah papachihuno palakushuitah iti Shri Garuda Puranue Sarodhare Naraka Papachihuna Nirupana Naraka Papachihuna Nirupanam Nama Chaturthotyayah. I'm gonna take a little break. 30 minutes. Not bad actually. 62 verses in 30 minutes. Break. Chapter 4. On account of the kinds of sins which lead to hell. Garuda said, for what sins do they go on that great way? Why do they fall into the Vaidyaranui? Why do they go to hell? Tell me this, O Keshava. The Blessed Lord said, those who always delight in wrong deeds, who turn away from good deeds, go from hell to hell, from misery to misery, from fear to fear. The righteous go into the city of the King of Justice by 3 gateways, but the sinful go into it only by the road of the southern gate. The Vaidyaranui river is only on this very miserable way. I will tell you who the sinners are who go by it. Slayers of Brahmins, drinkers of intoxicants, slayers of cows, infanticides, murderers of women, destroyers of the embryo, and those who commit secret sins. Those who steal the wealth of the teacher, the property of... I did quite catch myself. Those who steal the wealth of the teacher, the property of the temple, or of the twice-born. Those who take away the possessions of women, and those who steal the possessions of children. Those who do not repay their debts, those who misappropriate deposits, those who betray confidence, and those who kill with poisonous foods. Those who seize upon the fault and depreciate the merit, who are jealous of those who have merit, who are attached to the wicked, who are foolish, who turn away from the company of the good. Those who despise places of pilgrimage, good men, good actions, teachers, and shining ones. Those who disparage the Puranas, the Vedas, the Mimamsa, the Nyaya, and the Vedanta. Those who are elated at seeing the miserable, who try to make the happy wretched, who speak evil words and are always evil-minded. Those who do not listen to good counsel, nor even to the word of the Shahasatras, who are self-satisfied, who are unbending, who are foolish, who think themselves learned. These and many others, very simple, devoid of righteousness, certainly go on the way of Yama, weeping day and night. Beaten by the messengers of Yama, they go towards the Vaitaranui. I will tell you what sinners fall into it. Those who dishonor their mothers, fathers, teachers, and preceptors, and the reverend. These men sink in it. Those who wickedly abandon their wives, faithful, of good qualities, of noble birth, and modest, fall into the Vaitaranui. Those who ascribe evil to the good, possessed of thousands of merits, and treat them disrespectfully, fall into the Vaitaranui. Who does not fulfill promises made to Brahmins, and who, having called them, says, "There is nothing for you." Of these two the stay is continued. Who takes away what he gave, who repents of his gifts, who takes away another's livelihood, who hinders others making gifts, who obstructs sacrifices, who prevents the telling of stories, who removes field boundaries, who plows up pastures. The Brahmin who sells liquors and consorts with the low-caste women, who kills animals for his own gratification, not for the prescribed sacrifices of the Vedas, who has put aside his Brahmanic duties, who eats flesh and drinks liquor, who is of unbridled nature, who does not study the Shahasatras. The Shudra who studies the letter of the Vedas, who drinks the milk of the tawny cow, who wears the sacred thread or consorts with Brahmin women, who covets the king's wife, who abducts others' wives, who is lustful towards virgins, and who slanders virtuous women. These and many other fools, fond of treading forbidden paths and abandoning prescribed duties, fall into the Vaitaranui. Having come all along the path, the sinful reach the abode of Yama, and having come by command of Yama, the messengers hurl them into that river again. O king of birds, they then hurl those sinners into the Vaitaranui, which is the foremost among hells, who did not make gifts of black cows, nor perform the ceremonies for those who are in the upper body, having suffered great misery in it, go to the tree standing on its bank, who give false witness, who perform false duties, who earn by cheating, and who gain a livelihood by thieving, who cut down and destroy big trees, gardens, and forests, who neglect vows and pilgrimages, who destroy the chastity of widows. The woman who despises her husband and thinks about another, such and others at the silk cotton tree experience much beating. Those who fall down through being beaten, the messengers cast into hells. I will tell you about the sinful who fall into them. Deniers, those who break the laws of morality, the avaricious, those attached to sense objects, hypocrites, the ungrateful, these certainly go to hell. Those who destroy wells, tanks, ponds, shrines, or people's houses, these certainly go to hell. Those who eat, having neglected their wives, children, servants, and teachers, and having neglected the offerings to the forefathers and the shining ones, these certainly go to hell. Those who obstruct roads with posts, with mounds, with timber, with stones, or with thorns, these certainly go to hell. Those who, self-indulgent, do not worship Shiva, Hari, Surya, Ganesha, the wise, and the good teachers, these certainly go to hell. The Brahmanui who places a harlot on his bed goes to a low condition. Begetting offspring of a Shudra woman, he is certainly degraded from the Brahmin rank. The wretched twice born is not worthy of salutation at any time. Those fools who worship him certainly go to hell. Those who are fond of quarrels do not give up causing dissension among Brahmins, and cow fights and delight in them. They certainly go to hell. Those who, through malignity, commit transgression at the time of conception, with women who have no other refuge, these certainly go to hell. Those men who, blinded by passion, consort with women in the monthly courses, on the 4 days of lunar change, in the daytime, in water, on Shradha occasions, these certainly go to hell. Those who throw their bodily refuge into fire, into water, in a garden, in a road, or in a cow pen, these certainly go to hell. Those who are makers of swords and of bows and arrows, and those who are sellers of them, these certainly go to hell. Vaishyas, who are dealers in skins, women who sell their hair, those who sell poisons, all these certainly go to hell. Those who do not compassionate the helpless, who hate the good, who punish the guiltless, these certainly go to hell. Those who do not feed the Brahman guests, who have come full of hope to the house even though food is cooked, these certainly go to hell. Those who are suspicious of all creatures and who are cruel to them, those who deceive all creatures, these certainly go to hell. Those who assume observances and afterwards with senses uncontrolled to cast them away again, these certainly go to hell. Those who do not respect the teacher who imparts the knowledge of the Supreme Self and the tellers of the Puranas, these certainly go to hell. Those who betray their friends, those who cut short friendship, and those who destroy hopes, these certainly go to hell. He who interferes with marriage, possessions of the Shining Ones, or bands of pilgrims, dwells in a dreadful hell from which here is no return. The very sinful man who sets fire to a house, a village, or a wood is captured by the messengers of Yama and baked in pits of fire. When his limbs are burnt with fire, he begs for a shady place, and then is led by the messengers into the forest of sword-like leaves. When his limbs are cut by its leaves, sharp as swords, then they say, "Ah, ha, sleep comfortably in this cool shade." When, afflicted with thirst, he begs for water to drink, then the messengers give him boiling oil to drink. Then they say, "Drink this liquid and eat this food. Eat this food." As soon as he drinks it, he falls down, burning inside. Getting up again somehow, he wails piteously. Powerless and breathless, he is unable even to speak. Thus it is declared, O Dagoshrya, that there are many torments for the sinful. Why should I explain them fully when they are spoken of in all the Shastras? Being tortured thus, men and women by thousands are baked in dreadful hells until the coming of the deluge. Having eaten there their undecaying fruits, they are born again. By order of Yama, they return to the earth and become unmoving and other creatures. Trees, bushes, plants, creepers, rocks, and grasses, these are spoken of as unmoving, enveloped in great delusion. Insects, birds, animals, and fish, it is said that there are 8,400,000 of fates of birth fates. All these evolve thence into the human condition. Having come back from hell, they are born in the human kingdom amongst low outcasts, and even there, by the stains of sin, become very miserable. Thus they become men and women oozing with leprosy, born blind, infested with grievous maladies, and bearing the marks of sin. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. Okay. What am I doing? Raga Veda, chapter 147. Okay. 넘었을 때 까탕 때 아그네 슈자야는 땅 아리오 아yor다 아yor다다 슐바제 피라 슈프쇼 슈쇼 슈쇼너 아yor다다 슐 아yor다다 슐바제 피라 슈쇼너 우페 야뜻 야뜻 똑게 나야 따야네 따나 따나예 뭐 나타나 로타시아 사 많은 따 사 많은 라노 야는 사 많은 사 많은 사 많은 라노 사 많은 사 많은 사 많은 사 많은 사 많은 야는 사 많은 사 많은 사 많은 사 많은 사 많은 사 많은 야는 따 대바 sorry 못하 메 아시아 바자소 야비실터 맘히실터시아 프라프르타시아 스바타바흐 비야티 뜨보 아누 뜨보 구르너티 바는다 루스테 따는 밤 바는데 아그네 예 빠야 빠야보 마마떼얌 때 아그네 빠시아는 또 아는 탐 둘이 따 다라쿠셔는 둘이 따 다라쿠셔는 라라쿠셔 따는 수 그릇 따는 수 그릇도 비시바베다 디부 사는 땅 이들이 바보 나하 데푸흐 요노 아그네 아라리바무 아카유라라 디바 말자야티 드바야나 마는뚜로 구루흐 보나라스뚜 소 아스마 아누 무르슈 무르쿠슈이 실tă 따는 밤 구루끄타이흐 두루끄타이흐 Yeah, today's not my day. 우따 바 야흐 사시야 브라비드 바는 말도 말담 말자야티 드바야나 아따흐 바히 스타바마나 수투바는 따마그네 마길노 두리따야 타이흐 넘었을 때 How agony have the radiant ones aspiring endued thee with the vigor of the living, so that on both sides, fostering seed and offspring, the gods may joy in holy law's fulfillment. Mark this my speech, divine one, thou most youthful, offered to thee by him who gives most freely, who hates thee and another sings thy praises. I thine adorer, laud thy form, O Agni. Thy guardian rays, O Agni, when they saw him, preserved the blind Maamateya from affliction. Lord of all riches, he preserved the pious. The foes who fain would harm them did no mischief. The sinful man who worships not, O Agni, who offering not, harms us with double dealing. Be this in turn to him a heavy sentence. May he distress himself by his revilings. Ye, when a mortal knowingly, O victor, injures with double tongue a fellow mortal, from him praise Agni, save thou him that lost thee. Bring us not into trouble and affliction. That's nice. Okay, taking another break. Okay. Starting at Sutra 14, book 4, the last book. Okay. I'm really not motivated. Namaste. 야당 두 살베 구노허 까타메까흐 샤브다 에까미는드리야 에까미는드리야미띠 바리너 마이까트바 드바스투 따트밤 바리너 마이까트바 드바스투 따트밤 브라키아 끄리야 스티티시라남 구노남 그라하너 뜨마카남 까라너 파베나이카흐 바리노마흐 슈로트라미는드리얌 그라히야 뜨마카남 샤브다타는 마트라 파베나이카흐. Number 1. 나부타 부다부타 부다부. Oh wait, number 1, not number 2. Okay. 샤부다 파베나이카흐 바리노마흐 샤부도 비쇼야 이티 샤브다디남 물티사마나자티야나 물티사마나자티야나 메카흐 바리노마흐 브루티비 바라마누스타는 마드라 바야바스테숑 자이카흐 바리노마흐 브루티비 가울 브르쿠쇼흐 바이바타 이티에바마 딜푸다는 따레시바피. Number 2. 디푸당 푸 이티에바마 딜푸다는 따레시바피. 스네하오슈누여 프라놈 스네하오슈누여 프라놈 미트바바카샤다 스네하오슈누여 프라놈 미트바바카샤다나 니우파다야 사마냐메카비카라 라문파흐 사마테야흐 나스티알토 비지냐나 비사하 짜라흐 아스티 두 지냐나 말타 비사하 짜람 지냐나 말타 비사하 짜람 스바프나다오 까를피타미티아나야 디샤예 바스투스바루 빠마파흐 누바테. Sorry. 바스투스바루 빠마파흐 누바테 바스투스바루 빠마파흐. Ugh, I gotta check who's outside. Fucking asshole. Where was I? 바수투스바루 빠빠하 바수투스바루 빠마빠하 빠흐누바테 바수투스바루 빠마빠흐 바수투스바루 빠마빠흐. That fucker just messed me up. Sorry. They don't speak Sanskrit, so they don't want me to speak Sanskrit. They'll do everything to stop me. pushing all my stupid buttons. I hope they go to hell. At least for a while anyway. Pasutu Subaru Pamapahu Nubate. Pasutu Subaru Pamapahu Nubate. Jinyana Parikaripana Matram. Jinyana Maparikaripana. Jinyana Map. I hate it when people they don't want me to speak Sanskrit. Imagine that. Jinyana Parikaripana Matram. Pasutu Sibapana Bisho Yopama. Sibapana Bisho Yopamam. Yopamam or Nam? Na. I'm gonna go with Mam. Parimal Tatosati. Paramal Tatosati. Yang Husute Tateti. Pratio Pasati Tamidam. Sivamaha Tamiana. Sivamaha Tamiana. Pasutu Katama Paranam. Katama Paramano Tamakena. Katama Paramano Tamakena. Picare Pagignana la Balena. Picare Pagignana Balena. Pasutu Savaru Pamutu Surugia.
누가 변기에다가 자꾸 휴지 줬고 다 그래. 끝났고 다 뚫었잖아 내가. 그래도 내가 뚫었는데.
잘못됐어요.
당연히 변기에 휴지 줬고 막 좀 싸고 해놔고 변기 다 막 해놓고 뚫는다고 씨앗 빨리만 지금. 이것이 때문에 보지마 전부 다. 뭐냐 이거 그냥 똥을 쳐야 돼.
Where was I? Mutapa Surugia. Mutapa Murugia. Mupa Murugia. Mupa Murugia. Mupa Murugia. Mupa Kuruhia. Mupa Murugia. Mupa Murugia. Mupa Murugia. Mupa Murugia. Mupa Murugia. Mupa Murugia. Pasutu Subaru Pamupa. Pasutu Subaru Pamupa Murugia. Pasutu Subaru Pamutu Suruji. Mupa Murugia. Mupa Murugia. Mupa Murugia. Pasutu Subaru Pamutu Mupa. Pasutu Subaru Pamupa Muruji. Pasutu Subaru Pamupa Murugia. Pasutu Subaru Pamupa Murugia. There's another version. Mupa Guruhia. Mupa Guruhia. Pasutu Subaru Pamupa Guruhia. Pasutu Subaru Pamupa Guruhia. Pasutu Subaru Pamupa Guru. Pasutu Subaru Pamupa. Pasutu Subaru Pamupa Guruhia. Tadeba Pala Panantahu. Shirade Teya Bachana. Shirade Teya Bachana Siuhu. So rough. I'm upset that I don't have my medicine. But if all things are aspects, how is it that there is a single sound and a single organ? The thatness of a thing is due to a singleness of mutation. When the aspects disposed to vividness and to activity and to inertia have as their essence processes of knowing, insofar as they are instruments, there is a single mutation, for instance, the organ of hearing. When their essence is objects for knowledge, insofar as they are sounds, there is a single mutation, a sound, an object of sense. The sounds and other, belonging to the general class of limitation and extent, have a single mutation, an atom of earth, a part of a fine substance. And these, have a single mutation, the earth, a cow, a tree, a mountain, for examples. By adding the other elements, liquidity and heat, and motivity and the making of a space, a generic form, the beginning of a single evolved effect, would be formed. They who from the following point of view deny the existence of a thing as such by saying, there is no intended object dissociated from a mental act, but percepts are dissociated from intended objects and imagined as in dreams and similar states. And they who say a thing is only a readjustment of percepts, like the objects of a dream, and not a thing in the full sense of the word. These, when the thing is presented by its own authority as it is, to be there, since they throw overboard the thing as such by an abstract thinking without force of proof. How in the very act of prattling it away can their own words be worthy of belief? It's always something. Kutashi Chaitadanya Yama Pasutu Samie Chittata Peda Tayol Pipakata Chittata Peda Tayol Pipap Chittata Peda Tayol Pipakata He Pananta He Baho Chittata Lamambani Putamekam Da Laba Da Bala Da Bala Da Bala Da Bala Bala Baho Chittata Bala Baho Chittata Balamam Baho Chittata Balamambani Putamekam Pasutu Sadharanam Tatkalu Naika Chittata Parikalpitam Na Pianeka Chittata Parikalpitam Na Pianeka Chittata Parikalpitam Kimtu Sivaparatishutamu Katam Pasutu Samie Chittata Pedat Taima Pekusham Chittatasya Pasutu Samiepi Sukajinyanam Pavatya Tamal Pavatya Taima Pekusham Tata Eva Tuhakajinyanam Avidya Pekusham Tata Eva Mutajinyanam Samyagadashana Pekusham Tata Eva Matyasatya Jinyanamiti Kasya Tachititana Parikalpitamu Na Janya Chittata Parikalpitana Te Na Nyata Nyasyam Jana Janya Chittata Parikalpitana Te Na Nyasyam Janya Chittata Parikalpitana Janya Chittata Parikalpitana Tena Nyasya Chittito Parago Yukutaha Tasma Vasutu Jinyana Yolgra Hyagraha no Peda Pinana Yolbi Pakatahu Tasma Vasutu Jinyana Yolgra Hyagraha no Peda Pinana Yolbi Pakatahu Tasma Vasutu Jinyana Yolgra Hyagraha no Peda Pinana Yolbi 열비 바그다흐 다스마드 바수뚜지냐 나 열거라 히야그라 하나 페다 피는 나 열비 바그다흐 열비 바그다흐 그라 하나 페다 피는 나 열비 바그다흐 페다 피는 나 열비 바그다흐 다스마드 바수뚜지냐 나 열 다스마드 바수뚜지냐 다스마드 바수뚜지냐 나 열 Sorry, I'm being distracted. 다스마드 바수뚜지냐 나 열그라 히야그라 하나 페다 피는 나 열 비파그다흐 다스마드 바수뚜지냐 나 열그라 히야그라 하나 페다 피는 나별 다스마드 바수뚜지냐 나 열그라 히야그라 하나 페다 피는 나 열비 파그다흐 다스마드 바수뚜지냐 나 열그라 히야그라 하나 페다 피는 나 열비 파그다흐 몸물 다스마드 바수뚜지냐 나 열그라 히야그라 하나 페다 피는 나 열비 파그다흐 몸물 I don't like my life. 다스마드 바수뚜지냐 나 열그라 히야그라 하나 페다 피는 나 열비 파그다흐 몸물 다스마드 바수뚜지냐 나 열그라 히야그라 하나 페다 피는 나 열비 파그다흐 빠는타흐 나나요흐 삼가라가는 토피아스티티 삼키야 빠꾸쇼에 보나이 바스투 드리구넘 짤람 짜 구너브르트 타미티 달마디니 미트따 빼꾸셴 제트따이라피 삼바티아테 제트따이라피 삼바티아테 니미트따 누루 바시야 자 브라티아야시오 브라티아야시오트 바디아마나시야 때나 뜨마나 해툴파바티 게치다 후흐 지냐나 사하푸 때발토 지냐나 사하푸 레발토 포기아트바 투수카 디바디티 따 에따야 드바라 사타라 너트밤 바타마나흐 볼보드따라끄쇼 볼보드따라끄쇼 누에 볼보드따라끄쇼 누에슈 볼보드따라끄쇼 누에슈 바스투루 빠메바 빠흐 누바테 바스투루 빠메바 빠흐 누바테 Did I miss number one? That would be terrible if I missed it. No, I did it. Okay. 바스투 스바루 빠메바 빠흐누바테 Why is this incorrect? Because while the thing remains the same, the mind stuffs are different, distinct levels of existence. A single thing is the common basis for many mind stuffs. It is not, of course, figured forth by a single mind stuff, nor yet is it figured forth by many mind stuffs. It is rather grounded in itself. Why is this? Because while the thing remains the same, the mind stuffs are different. When the mind stuff is in relation with right conduct, the mind stuff has thoughts of pleasure, the thing remaining the same. When in relation with wrong living from the same, it has thoughts of pain. When in relation with undifferentiated consciousness from the same, it has thoughts of infatuation. When in relation with complete insight from the same thing, it has thoughts of detachment. If this is so, by whose mind stuff would this thing be formed? Nor would it be sound to say that one person's mind stuff is affected when brought into relation with an object formed by the mind stuff of another person. Consequently, the thing and the thought distinct, because of dissimilarity, in that the thing is the object for knowledge, and the thought is the process of knowing, distinct levels of existence. There is not even a trace of a blending of the two, but from the point of view of the Samkhya, since a thing has three aspects, and since the changes of the aspects are unstable, it comes into relation with the mind stuffs, dependent upon such determinants as right living. It becomes a cause in one form or another of presented ideas as they rise, corresponding to the efficient cause. Okay, I'm going to take a little break. Okay, here we go. Oops. I'm gonna do maybe 2 or 3 more after this. I'm not sure. 나 짜이까지 듣다는 짜이까지 듣다는 따는 들 짜이까지 듣다는 드람 바수뚜 제드 바수뚜 다다브라만 다다브라만어감 다드브라만어감 다다 김시아트 에까지 듣다는 드람 제드 바수뚜 시아트 따다 제트테 비아그레 니루드테 바스바루 바메바 오슈 테나 파라푸르 테나 파라무르시타마니아시아 비셔이 푸타파라마파. I'm really not up for anything today. I wanted to get my medicine. I don't have money. I needed $22. I posted $22 everywhere. I guess memes don't work. Tena para murashita maniasya vishayi putama parama putama. Tena para murashita mania. Tena para murashita maniasya vishayi putama pra. I don't like my life. Does anybody like their lives? I'm sure there are. They're special. Tena para murashita manyasya vishayi putama pramano kama guruhi tasva pava kama. Tena para murashita manyasya vishayi putama pramano kama guruhi tasva pava kama. Pramano kama guruhi. Tena para murashita manyasya vishayi putama pramano kama. Tena para maybe I'll finish it early today. Tena para murashita manyasya vishayi putama pramano. That right there is one word. Consists of 25 syllables or something like that. Tena para murashita manyasya vishayi putama pramano manakama guruhi tasva pavakam. I could do this better with my medicine. Tena para murashita manyasya vishayi putama pramano pramana kama ma prama putama pramano kama. Tena para murashita manyasya vishayi putama prama. Tena para murashita manya. Tena para murashita Tena para murashita manyasya vishayi putama pramano kama. Tena para murashita manyasya vishayi putama pramano kama guruhi tasva pavakam. Kenachit tadanim kim tatusyat sambatyamanam cha. It's cut off. Terrible. I think I remember this. So I'm gonna sa, ba, and then what else is there? Na. And let me just double check with this one, just in case. 삼반티야 짱. Alright, so I'm gonna just look at all the other versions. Sorry. I hate doing it too. It's a waste of time. I mean, it's not a waste of time, but 짱. The last version. Okay, got it. 3번은 티아마 짱. Alright, so I'm gonna go with na, va, and sa. That's about it. Bonasa chitetana, kuta, utupa dieta, ye, 짱 아시아 누파스티타, 파가스테 짜시야 나 시우레밤 나스티 부르슈터 미티우다 부르슈터 미티우다라마피 나 구루히에타 다스마트 스바타 다스마트 스바타는 뚜롯 다스마트 스바타는 뚜롯 타흐 다스마트 스바타는 뚜롯 타흐 살바부르셔 타라노흐 스바타는 뜨라누이 짱 지트타니 브라티푸루숑 브라발타는 때 다요흐 삼바는 타두 발라브티 삼바는 타 두바 삼바는 타 두발라브티흐 부르셔시아 포가 이티. I wanna look up one word. 부르셔터. Yep, cool. No numbers I missed. Nope, that's it. Yeah, I look at that. It's fate. It's not there. There are some who say that a thing is coextensive with its thought, insofar as like pleasure and the other, it is experienced. In this way, when they thus reject the quality of being common, they deny the existence of the thing in both its earlier and its later moments. And a thing is not dependent upon a single mind stuff. It could not be proved. And then what would it be? If a thing were dependent upon a single mind stuff, then if the mind stuff be distracted or restricted, it itself will be untouched by that mind stuff, and not coming within the range of that, and not being proved, and unperceived in its nature by anyone, would it then be at all? And how could it be produced again in relation to the mind stuff? It would not possess those parts of it which are not apparent, so that if one says the back does not exist, neither could the belly be known. Consequently, an intended object is independent and common to all the selves, and again independent mind stuffs function differently for each self. As a result of a relation between these two, there follows an apperception, an experience of the self. Right. Should I do one more? Maybe one more. Yeah, it's short. How about the next one? Another short one. 14 to 17. It's 4 sutras. Maybe I'll do another one after this. I'm not sure. No, this is it. This is the last one. Taduparaga pekushvitva chichitatas. Taduparaga pekushvitva chichitatasya pasutu chinyatama. Ayasakanantama nuikarpa vishoya ayahasata ayahasataimakam chititama bin pi chit ayahasataimakam chititama pi sambanan tio chititama pi sambanan tio paranja yananti Chitama pi sambanan tio paranja yananti Chitama pi sambanan tio paranja yananti Chitama pi sambanan tio paranja yananti. Okay. Yena cha vishoyeno para katam chitatam sa vishoyo chinya tasatoniyahu punara chinya tahu pasutuno chinya tasabaru patavata parinomi chitama. Okay. A thing is known or not known by virtue of its affecting the mind stuff. Objects of sense, like magnets, bind to themselves the mind stuff as if it had qualities of iron and affect it. The object whereby the mind stuff is affected is known, but who is other than this is not known. The mind stuff enters into mutations because the nature of the thing is now known and now not known. Tempted to do another one, but I should stop. Let me see how long it is. It's not that bad. One more. Yasya tu tadeva chitatam vishayasatasya sadam chinyata sachitata puratata yasatata prapoho chinyata sachitata puratata chinyata sachitata puratata yasatata prapoho chinyata sachitata puratata chinyata sachitata puratata chinyata sachitata puratata yasatata prapoho Purushasya parino mitvat Purushasya parino mitvat Yadi jitata pat prapurap jitata pat prapurapi jitata pat prapurapi jitata pat prapurapi jitata pat pura jitata pat prapurapi Purushaha parino metata tasata vishaya sachitata puratatayaha parino metata parino metata tasata parino metata tasata vit parino metata tasata. I had to do another one, right? Still gotta do Bhagavad Gita after this. Parino metata tasata parino metata sata vishaya sachitata tayaha puratatayaha. I just wanna heal. Parino metata sata parino metata sata vishaya parino metata sata parino metata sata vishaya sachitata puratatayaha Shabda di vishaya. Oh, there's number one. Almost forgot. Metta, tata. Metta, okay. Parino metta. Tatasu tadu vishaya sachitata puratatayaha Shabda di vishaya vajijinya Shabda di vishaya vajijinya ta ha siuha Sada jinya tatavam tu manasasatata prapoha Purushasya parinamita Vamanuma payati Purushasya parinamita vamanupam Purushasya parinamita vamanuma payati. One more. That was terrible. Purushasya parina mitvamanuma payati. Pamanuma. Purushasya parina mitva. Purushasya parina mitvamanuma payati. Alright, that's 3 times. Purushasya parina mitvamanuma payati. I'll leave it. But as for whom the same mind stuff is an object of sense, unintermittently the master of that knows the fluctuations of mind stuff. The self undergoes no mutations. If, like the mind stuff, the master also, that is the self, should undergo mutation, then fluctuations of mind stuff, which are its objects, will be like objects of sense, the sounds and other, sometimes known and sometimes not known. The fact, however, that the central organ is unintermittently known by its master, the self, leads us to infer that is an entity that undergoes no mutations. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break and then do Bhagavad Gita. So today I did 14 to 18. Okay. I'm gonna take a break right now. Okay, this is a pretty good chapter. It's called Karma Yoga. Namaste. Atang Turati Yotyayah Karma Yoga Arjuna Uvacha Jyayasi Jatakaimano Sute Mata Budutil Jana Aldana Tatakim Kaimanui Kore Mam Nyojayasi Keshava Bien Mishre Noiva Bien Mishre Nue Bien Mishre Nueva Ba Kiena Budutim Mohayasi Va Me Tadekam Bada Dishichetia Yana Shireyohama Punuyam Shri Bhagavanuvāca Lokesmina Dvivita Ishita Pura Prokata Mayanaka Jnana Yogena Sangankyanam Karma Yogena Yoginam Na Karmano Manaramanpan Naishikalmyam Purushoshunute Na Ja Samyasana Deva Siddhatim Samati Gachati Na Hi Kashachita Goshanamapi Kashachita Goshanamapi 가시제트 고셔너마삐 장아뚜 뜨시터띠아 깔마끄르뜨 까리아떼 까리아떼 히아바샤흐 깔마 살바흐 브라끄르띠 브라끄르띠 잘구너이흐 깔메는드리야누이 사미야미야 야 아스테 마나사 스마라느 이는드리야알타는 비무터뜨마 미티야 짜라흐 사 우찌아떼 야스드비는드리야누이 마나사 니아미아라파 텔주나 깔메는드리야이흐 깔마요가마 사크타흐 사 비시슈어떼 니아탐 꾸루 깔마 뜨밤 깔마 지아요 히아 깔마너흐 샤리라야드라 비자떼나 브라시드티에다 깔마너흐 야지냐알 타떼 깔마노는 야지냐알 타떼 깔마노니아뜨라 야지냐알 타떼 깔마노니아뜨라 노꼬얌 깔마바는 타나흐 따달탐 깔마 까우는 때야 무크타 상은가흐 사마짜라 사하 야지냐흐 브라자흐 스르슈트바 부로바짜 브라자파티흐 아네나 브라사비슈여 트마네 브라사비슈여 트마네 트바메슈 브라사비슈여 트바 브라사비슈여 트밤 브라사비슈여 트바메슈 almost 25% done. 브라사비슈여 트바메슈 브라사비슈여 트바메슈 보스트 비슈트 까마투크 데바는 파바야따네나 데바 파바야는 뚜 바흐 바라스 바람 파바야는 따흐 시레야흐 바라마바 버시압 바라마바 버시아타 유시트는 포강은 히보 데방 다시아는 때 야지냐 파비타흐 달다뜨다나 브라다 야이피오 달다뜨다나 브라다 야이피오 달다뜨다나 브라다 야이피오 요 붕은 끝에 스테나 에바 사흐 야지냐 시슈트 시나흐 사는 또 묻지 않은 때 살바퀴를 비셔이흐 분자 때 뜨박함 빠예 빠짜는 띠아 뜨마카라너트 sorry 아는나드 파바는 띠 부다니 발자니아다는 나 발자니아다는 나 삼음 파바흐 야지냐드 파바띠 발자니오 야지냐흐 깔마사무드 파바흐 깔마 브라흐모드 파밤 미드티 브라흐마 쿠셔라 사무드 파밤 다스마트 살바가탐 브라흐마 니티암 야지녜 브라티슈 트위탐 에밤 브라발티탐 차크람 나누발타야티하 야흐 아카 유리는들이야라 아카유리는들이야라모 아카유리는들이야라모 모캄 빵알타 사 지바티 야스트바트마라 야스트바트마라티레바 시야다트마트르프타시짱 시야다트마트르프타시짱 마나바흐 아트마니에바 짱 사는투시 더스타시야 까리암 나 비디아테 나이바 타시야 그르테나이토 나 그르테네하 가시잖아 나 짜시야 사이바푸 테슈 가시지달타비아 바시라야흐 다스마 다사크타흐 사타탐 까리암 깔마 사마자라 아사크토 히야바짜란 히야짜라는 깔마 오슈 히야짜라는 깔마 바라마 브노티 부르셔흐 깔마노이바 히 삼시드티마 스티땅 자나까다야흐 로카상그라하메바비 삼은파시아는 깔투말하시 야디야다 짜라티 시레슈터스 따뜻다 데베타로 시레슈터스 따뜻다 데베타로 시레슈터스 따뜻다 데베타로 시레슈터스 따뜻다 데베타로 시레슈터스 따뜻다 베 halfway done. 시레슈터스 따뜻다 데베타로 시레슈터스 따뜻다 데베타로 자나흐 야트 브라마남 구루테 로카스타다누 발타테 나메 발타스티 깔타비암 트리슈 로케슈 긴짜나 나나바부타마바부타비암 발타 에바 짜 깔마누이 야디 히야함 나 발테얌 짜투 깔마누여 다는드리타흐 마마 발트마누 발타는데 마누쇼여흐 발타 살바샤흐 우트시 데유리메 로카 나 구리암 깔마 제다하므 상은까라시야 짜 깔땅 시야무 바하니야 미마흐 브라자흐 사크타흐 깔마누여 비드밤소 야타 꿀바는띠 파라타 구리야드 비드밤 스타트 구리야드 비드밤 스타타 사크타시 치킬 슐로카 상은그라하므 Kuriade bidebam, Kuriade bidebam stat, Kuriade bidebam stata, Kuriade bidebam stata 사그다세 지킬 슐로카 상은거라, 슐로카 상은거라 하면 I think I did it right the first time. Kuriade bidebam stat, Kuriade bidebam stata 사그다세 지킬 슐로카 상은거라 하면 one more. 지킬 슐로카 상은거라. Kuriade bidebam stata 사그다세 Kuriade bidebam stata 사그다세 지킬 슐로카 상은거라 하면. Okay, I'll leave it there. 나 부드티 파담 자나야다 지냐남 깔마상은기남 조셔야트 사이바 깔마노이 비드바니우 그따흐 사마짜라는 브라크르테흐 그리야마노니 구노이흐 깔마노이 사이바샤흐 아항은까라비무터 드마 깔따 하미띠 마니아떼 따뜻드바비뚜뚜 마하바호 구너깔마비파가요흐 구누에슈 발따는따 이띠 마뜨바나 사주자떼 브라크르텔 구너 사무무트 브라크르텔 구너 사무무트 브라크르텔 구너 사무무트 사주자는 때 구너 깔마수 다나 끄르트 스나비도 많은다는 끄르트 스나비는 나 많은다는 끄르트 스나비는 나 비짜라야트 마이 살바누이 깔마누이 삼니아시아 티아트 마짜타사 삼니아시아 티아트 마짜타사 니라실 닐마모 푸트바 유티아스바 비가타지바라흐 예메 마타미담 니띠아마누테슈타는띠 마나바흐 시라드타바는 또나 수야는 또 묻지않은 때 때삐 깔마피흐 예 뜨베따다 피아수야는 또 나누테슈타는띠 메 마따무 살바지냐 나비무 덤스땀 살바지냐 나비무 덤스땀는 비드티 나시뜨나 짜타사흐 사드르샴 제시떠때 스바시아흐 브라크르텔지냐 나바나피 브라크르텔지냐 나바나피 브라크르팀 야는띠 부다니 니그라하흐 겜 까리시어띠 이는들이 야시알테 라가드베쇼 비아바스티타오 따율나 바샤마 같이 챗뜻다오 히아시아 바리바는티나오 시레야는 스바탈모 비구너흐 바라탈마트스 노시투이타 바라탈마트스 바노시투이타트 스바탈메 니타남 시레야흐 바라탈모 바야바하흐 알주나 우바짜 아타 깨나 브라유쿠토얌 바빠 짜라티 부르셔흐 아니츠 차는 나비 마시노야 발라디바 니오지타흐 श्री भगवानुवाच काम एष क्रोध एष राजोगुणसमुद् राजोगुणसमुद्भवः राजोगुणसमुद्भवः महाशनो महापापमा विदथ्येनामिह पाइरिनम 투메나 부리야테 바흐니리아타 다이쇼 말레나 짜 야토를 베나 부르토 가이파스타타 테네다마 부르타무 아 부르탐 지냐나메테나 지냐니노 니티아바이리노 까마루페너 까우는테야 두시푸레너 날레나 짜 이는들이야 누이 마노 부드티라시아 티시트 나무지아테 에타이 비모하야티에셔 지냐나마 부르티야 데히나무 왜 지냐나마 부르티야 데히나무 Three more left. 따스마트 뜨바미는들이야 누이다오 니아미야 파라타셔파 파프마남 프라자히 히에남 지냐나 비지냐나나 샤나무 이는들이야 누이 파라누이어 후리는 들이야 피아 파라누이어 후리는 들이야 피아흐 바람 마나흐 후리는 들이야 피아 마나사수투 파라 무드티리오 무드테흐 파라타수투 사흐 last shloka. I keep calling shlokas verses. 에밤 부드테흐 빠람 부드트드바 부드트바 삼스다 피아 드마나 삼스다 피아 드마나 자히 샤투룸 마하바호 까마루밤 두라사다무 따트사디티 시리마드 바가바드 기타 수파니샤투수 브라흐마 비디야얌 요가샤스트레 시리 그르슈널 주나 삼바데 갈마요고 나마 드르티요티아야흐. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break. I talk to the landlord about something. Namaste. Okay, I'm back. Arjuna said, if devotional Janardana is regarded by thee as superior to work, why then, O Keshava, dost thou engage me in such dreadful work? By equivocal words thou seemest to confound my understanding. Therefore tell one thing definitely by which I may attain to what is good. The Holy One said, it hath already been said by me, O sinless one, that there are in this world two kinds of devotion, that of the Sankhyas through knowledge, and that of the Yogins through work. A man doth not acquire freedom from work from the non-performance of work, nor doth he acquire final emancipation from only renunciation. No one can abide even for a moment without doing work, for all persons, constrained by the tendencies of disposition, perform work. That man of deluded soul who, curbing the organs of sense, liveth mentally cherishing the objects of sense, is said to be a dissembler. He, however, O Arjuna, who restraining senses by his mind, engageth in devotion of work with the organs of work, and is free from attachment, is distinguished. Do thou always apply to work, for action is better than inaction. Even the support of thy body cannot be accomplished without work. This world is better by all work other than that which is for sacrifice. O son of Kunti, perform work for the sake of that, freed from attachment. In olden times, the Lord of creation, creating man and sacrifice together, said, multiply by means of this. Let this be to you the dispenser of all objects cherished by you. Rear the gods with this, and let the gods rear you. Rearing each other, you will obtain that which is beneficial. Reared by sacrifices, the gods will bestow on you the pleasures you desire. He who enjoyeth without giving them what they have given is assuredly a thief. The good who eat the remnants of sacrifices are freed from all sins. Those unrighteous ones incur sin who dress food for their own sakes. From food are all creatures. From rain is the production of food. Rain is produced from sacrifice, and sacrifice is the outcome of work. Know that work proceeds from the Vedas. The Vedas have proceeded from him who hath no decay. Therefore the all-pervading Supreme Being is installed in sacrifice. He who conformeth not to the wheel that is thus revolving, that man of sinful life, delighting in his senses, liveth in vain, Upartha. The man, however, that is attached to self only, that is contented with self, and that is pleased with his self, he hath no work. He had no concern whatever with action, nor with any omission here. Nor amongst all creatures is there any upon whom his interest dependeth. Therefore always do work that should be done without attachment. The man who performeth work without attachment attaineth to the Supreme. By work alone Janaka and others attained the accomplishment of their objects. Having regard also to the observance by men of their duties, it behoveth thee to work. Whatever one that is great doth even that vulgar people do. Whatever he maketh an authority, ordinary men follow that. There is nothing whatever for me, O Bharata, to do in the three worlds, nothing to acquire which hath not been acquired. Still I engage in action. For if at any time I should not, without sloth, engage in action, men would follow my path, O Bharata, on all sides. Then worlds will perish if I did not perform work, and I should cause intermixture of castes and ruin these people. As they that are ignorant work, O Bharata, being attached to work, so should a wise man work without being attached, desiring to make men observant of their duties. A wise man should not cause confusion of understanding among ignorant persons who are attached to work. He should, acting with devotion, engage them to all work. All work is, in every way, done by the qualities of nature. He, however, whose mind is deluded by egoism, regards himself as the actor. But he, Almighty, I am the One, who knoweth the distinction from qualities and work, is not attached to work, considering that it is his senses alone that engage in their objects. They that are deluded by the qualities of nature become attached to the works done by the qualities. A person of perfect knowledge should not bewilder those men of imperfect knowledge. Resigning all work to me, with mind directed to self, engage in battle without desire, without affection, and with thy fever dispelled. Those men that always follow this opinion of mine with faith and without cavil attain to final emancipation even by work. But they who cavil at and do not follow this opinion of mine know that, bereft of all knowledge and without discrimination, are ruined. Even a wise man acts according to his own nature. All living beings follow nature. What then should restraint avail? The senses have, as regards the objects of the senses, either affection or aversion fixed. One should not submit to these, for there are obstacles in one's way. One's own duty, even if imperfectly performed, is better than another's duty, even if well performed. Death in one's own duty is preferable. The duty of another carries fear. Arjuna said, impelled by whom, O son of the Vrushanui race, doth a man commit sin, even though unwilling and as if constrained by force? The Holy One said, it is desire, it is wrath, born of the attribute of passion. It is all-devouring, it is very sinful. Know this to be the foe in this world. As fire is enveloped by smoke, a mirror by dust, the fetus by the womb, so is this enveloped by desire. Knowledge, O son of Kunti, is enveloped by this constant foe of the wise in the form of desire, which is insatiable and like a fire. The senses, the mind, and the understanding are said to be its abode. With these it deluded the embodied self, enveloping knowledge. Therefore, restraining senses first, O Buddha Bharata's race, cast off this wicked thing, for it destroyeth knowledge derived from both instruction and meditation. It hath been said that the senses are superior. Superior to the senses is the mind. Superior to the mind is the understanding. But that which is superior to the understanding is he. Thus, knowing that which is superior to the understanding and restraining self by self, slay, O mighty armed one, the enemy in the shape of desire, which is difficult to conquer. Okay. That's it, folks. Thank you very much. Something happened to my camera. Let me fix it if I can. Nope. Alright, sorry about the camera. I'm gonna log off now. Thank you. Have a good day. Namaste.